We're going a little less than 10. 5, 4, 3.
Giving Henry Turner a run for his money right there. I don't know what I like more, the dunk or the celebratory activity after the dunk.
I think I can out-dance him. I can't out-dunk him, but I can out-dance him right about now.
Wow. That is, I'm telling you, I think that's a throwdown right there.
Oh, yeah.
Next time you're in Memphis, it's going to be you two. Yep. The dance and dunk off. Henry Turner and Jim Kozimor with you here at the half. The Kings have a lead after leading by 24 after one quarter. They currently lead at 53-48. You're all about the internet and the electronic business, aren't you?
Yep.
You know about these things called podcasts?
Yes, sir.
If you go to Kings.com, you get the Kings podcast with the one and only Jerry Reynolds. This time, he speaks with assistant coach Jason Hamm. Let's listen in.
I want to introduce you to our assistant coach for the Sacramento Kings, Jason Hamm. And Jason, I want to welcome you to the podcast.
Thanks for having me, guys.
So just some questions here. I guess first, explain a little bit about what your primary duties, are with the Kings.
As far as assistants go, we all have game day duties or like prep duties, prepping for the next opponent. And so we all have to do prep jobs. You prepare our team for whatever they may do or may not do. So we all have those. But then beyond that, I guess a lot of my responsibility and a lot of my time is spent with the players, one-on-one, individual. A lot in the summer, but once the season gets going as well, we spend a lot of time individually trying to just work on things that they need to improve a little bit, or if they're in a slump, shooting the ball, or if they're struggling turning the ball over, you kind of work on their handle. But try to just individually work with guys, and the guys who I work with most often are Francisco, Kevin, Sharif, Kenny Thomas, and you know how it is. You've been a coach. You just, during the season, you try not to get in the way. You try to stay out of the way as much as possible and work on whatever they feel like they need to work on. And then every once in a while, once they gain your trust, and they'll let you interject and say, well, maybe let's get a couple of these things done. Let's work on pick and rolls. So that's kind of my daily routine.
Probably fans wouldn't realize it, but veteran players are a little more set in their ways, so you do have to adjust to them. Now, the younger guys, let's say Francisco, Kevin in particular, working with them, do you try to say, hey, there's a little flaw here in your game, can we work on this?
Yeah, with Kevin and Cisco, they're much more willing and much more open because they are younger and they are trying to move up in the league and try to establish themselves. And, with Kevin, I think, we spent a lot of time with his shot this summer, a lot of time early in the season. Not that we didn't do anything with his shot other than just shoot a lot. A lot of coaches want to tinker with shots, and I just don't think at this time we're grown men. They're all grown, and I don't know how you can change a shot. I'll tell you what, him and Cisco this summer and Ronnie Price spent a multitude of hours in the gym with us this summer, and just they've really kind of cleaned up their game, and Kevin especially has really kind of exploded, and like you said, he's done well. A lot of guys learn to shoot, and then they learn to put it on the deck, and then it's another year before they learn to make plays off the dribble, and because he gets so much attention, he's really learned and matured quickly with trying to make plays off the dribble, and he's done a lot better job of passing the ball and knowing when a double team's coming or when that big stepping up and knowing when to pass it. So yeah, he's getting a lot better at that.
So we really appreciate you taking the time and handling all these very difficult questions. You've stepped up to the plate, and so appreciate that and look forward to next year.
Go to Kings.com for more information. Assistant coach is very important to the development of guys.
Sure it is. And when a guy like Jason Hamm, Jason works so hard out there. A lot of players I don't like playing Jason one-on-one because he works me too hard.
And you know what I'm most impressed with Jason? That thick, lustrous head of hair that he has. No offense, but I think you know what I mean.
Yes.
We'll go back and join Grant and Jerry there in Memphis. Plus, Henry and I with Chris after the game in the House Party Live wrap-up edition. Comcast Sportsnet.
It's the only place in town you can get a customized authentic or replica jersey while